True creepy horrific trucker story, YouTube, English. In the dead of night, when exhaustion gnawed at my bones and the road ahead stretched on endlessly, I found myself faced with sinister choices for rest. A few meager options taunted me, each one more chilling than the last. Should I risk parking on the side of the desolate road, hoping for a quiet, fleeting respite? Or perhaps I could chance upon a truck stop, its dimly lit expanse, a possible haven from the looming darkness. But then there was the option that sent shivers down my spine, the dreaded choice to seek refuge in the shadowy corners of public spaces, like the vacant lots behind superstores, where the air seemed to buzz with an eerie energy. One such harrowing night, my ill-fated decision led me to a retail plaza on the border of Texas and Mexico, right near Eagle Pass. A department store's cold embrace awaited me, adjacent to a gloomy Walmart. As dawn was still in slumber's grip, I nestled into my truck, seeking rest in the anonymity of the parking lot steps. Yet, from the inky abyss emerged two figures, stealthy and nefarious. They crept from the cover of darkness, their intentions veiled in secrecy. My query for their purpose met with nothing but sinister chuckles, as if malevolence itself had taken form. The night grew thicker, my unease festering like a wound. Time crawled, and the moon's descent cast eerie shadows. Suddenly, a clamor shattered the silence, a violent, jarring sound that sliced through the night like a blade. Then came the shattering of glass, a symphony of destruction. Panic gripped me as my truck's doors betrayed their locks, and one of those shadowy figures stormed in, wielding a malevolent metal bar. Pain exploded through my body. The crowbar's maleficent strike, leaving me vulnerable, gasping for breath. I was cast out onto the cold, unforgiving pavement, mercilessly beaten by the pair of assailants. Their blows rained down on me, my world dissolving into agony and darkness. When consciousness dared to return, I found myself captive within the confines of my own truck, ensnared by the very shipment I transported. Each breath a torturous reminder of my frailty, each gasp a brush with death. The malefactors had seized control, the truck a sinister chariot for their wicked ambitions. My heart raced, every heartbeat a grim testament to the fragile line between life and oblivion. The truck rumbled to a halt, my senses strained to discern my fate. Slowly, painfully, I wrestled my aching body into a semblance of readiness. The door opened, a moment of reckoning. Flashlights bore down on me, revealing the devils that had tormented my night. But fate intervened, as reckless driving birthed retribution in the form of uniformed officers. Relief mingled with pain as they told of my deliverance from the clutches of those malevolent souls. Later, the truth emerged. These criminals were part of a web, a sinister scheme connected to the depths of Mexico. A failed escape, averted by fate and flawed driving, had spared me from horrors I dared not contemplate. Another grim tale etched itself into my memory, a dance with death on treacherous mountain roads. Torrential rain coated the asphalt with malevolence, and the truck's descent transformed into a chaotic waltz with fate. Hydroplaning perilously, the vehicle teetered on the edge, almost claiming me as its hapless passenger. Miraculously, it held back, leaving me with a heart pounding in my chest, awed by the precipice that had gaped before me. And then came the fog, wrapping its tendrils around me like the shroud of a vengeful spirit. The road, obscured, morphed into a labyrinth of uncertainty. Brakes screamed futilely as my grip tightened on the wheel. Desperation swelled, a maelstrom of panic and adrenaline. The sound of rending metal split the night, a mournful wail accompanying the tearing of guardrails. The truck clung to the precipice, a tenuous grip on life itself. Each breath held the weight of survival. Every heartbeat a fragile tether between the living and the abyss. Alone, suspended in a world between worlds, I waited rescue as the elements raged around me. Hours crawled, tension interwoven with silence. The fire brigade's ladder stretched out like a lifeline, a beacon of salvation in the midst of peril. The descent from the truck's confines was a cautious journey, each step fraught with the weight of uncertainty. Trembling, I reached solid ground, casting one last glance at the perilous precipice that had nearly claimed me. But the echoes of darkness persisted. The parking lot's depths, once my sanctuary, transformed into a haunting arena of fear. Fog clung to the air, shrouding malevolent specters in its embrace. One unforgettable night, as I cooked my meal, I felt unseen eyes bore into me. Shadows danced, and a figure cloaked in white emerged, an enigma in the gloom. I dared to engage, my voice breaking the silence, but it went unanswered. The figure's presence lingered, its gaze unyielding. Dread churned within me, and I sealed the windows, shrouding myself in false safety. Yet, the feeling of being watched never abated. My fears manifested as the figure circled my truck, its movements grotesque, its intentions obscure. Unearthly noises emanated from my trailer, metal grating against metal like the anguished cries of the damned. Panic gripped me, the thin veil of reality unraveling before my eyes. The figure vanished, as if swallowed by the abyss. Morning's light revealed a world forever changed, a cryptic scratch along the trailer, a haunting message etched into metal. The warehouse manager recounted tales of eerie encounters, spectral sightings that defied explanation. A malevolent presence lingered, a whisper in the wind, a reminder that the night held secrets unfathomable. And so, my journey continued, a tapestry woven with threads of horror and survival. The road, once a lifeline, now bore the weight of my fears. Each night was a dance with darkness, a reminder that the abyss was never far, that the shadows held secrets untold. The trucker's life became a testament to the chilling unknown, a symphony of terrors navigated under the moon's chilling gaze. Through the inky corridors of time, my trucker's odyssey unfolded, revealing the grim tapestry of a life interwoven with the spectral and the sinister. Nights blurred into one another, each bearing the weight of whispered tales and harrowing encounters. As I journeyed deeper into the heart of the unknown, the road became a river of dread, its currents carrying me toward the very edge of existence. There was a night when the moon hung low, casting eerie shadows on my path. A desolate road beckoned, its promise of solitude a double-edged sword. The wind whispered secrets of the darkness, and I was not alone. Eyes, unseen and malevolent, traced my every movement as I drove. The weight of those stairs was oppressive, a reminder of my vulnerability. In the dead of one fateful night, as I sought refuge in the belly of my truck, dread clung to the air like a suffocating shroud. The silence was broken by faint rustlings, the haunting chorus of footsteps that echoed in the confines of my mind. I dared not look, fearing what my eyes might reveal. Shadows danced on the edges of my perception, their presence hauntingly tangible. When the moon hung full, its pallid light illuminating the night's secrets, I saw them, figures, clad in tattered shrouds, moved with an otherworldly grace. Their eyes gleamed like fractured mirrors, reflecting an abyss of malevolence. They reached out, spectral fingers grazing my reality. My pulse quickened, my breath shallow, as they beckoned me toward the unknown. Every engine's hum, every gust of wind, seemed orchestrated by unseen hands, a macabre symphony that set my nerves alight. The truck became both sanctuary and prison, its confines shielding me from the horrors that prowled just beyond the veil of sight. The road stretched on, each curve a descent into the abyss, a dance of survival on a stage set by the supernatural. As the tapestry of my tales unfolded, I found myself entangled in the threads of darkness, a witness to the eerie and the unsettling. It was as if the very essence of the night had been twisted into something unnatural, a reality warped by the hands of spectral puppeteers. The road, once a lifeline, now wove a tale of torment and trepidation. Yet, amidst the terrors that clung to my every turn, there were glimmers of hope, the sunrise's gentle embrace, the warmth of a new day, served as a reminder that even in the darkest corners, light could penetrate. Each dawn was a chance to emerge from the shadows, to defy the sinister forces that sought to ensnare my soul. And so, I continued my journey, my truck a vessel that carried me through realms both mundane and mystical. The road stretched on, a canvas painted with tales of horror and resilience. Each night, as I lay in the sanctum of my truck's cab, I knew that the unknown awaited, its secrets concealed beneath a cloak of darkness. But I also knew that within the heart of the night's mysteries lay the essence of life itself, an unyielding spirit that defied the abyss, that dared to navigate the haunting labyrinths of the road. And as long as that spirit burned within me, I would continue to drive, to navigate the night, and to unveil the truth that lay hidden beneath the shadows.